you guys remember my review of Elite Series 72 Becky Lynch. And you also remember my custom The Man Becky Lynch custom basic casual attire. After reviewing this figure, I feel I can make this custom even better. Now, I know it seems sacrilegious to customize a brand new an Elite that's as good as this one, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, because there are things about my custom right here that I absolutely don't like. First of all, it's a basic. There's like next to no articulation. Second of all, I hate the hands. She can barely hold the belt with that open hand, and she can't even hold the belt with that fisted hand. Also, the face scan on this one is 100 times better than this one. Not terrible, just day and night. Even the jacket on this one, in my opinion, is better than this custom one. Although I do want to keep the custom shirt. Now, some people might not remember this, but current day Elite women's wrestling figures are interchangeable with old school Mattel basic women's figures, like this Carmella figure. It has the same articulation. It has more articulation than that basic. So what I plan on doing is, first of all, sanding down these sculpted on socks so they're more flushed with the rest of the figure. Of course, painting over the leopard print shoes, making these into pants, getting rid of the fabulous, switching out the arms, switching out the head, and boom, I will have the perfect casual The Man Becky Lynch figure. Luckily, compared to those Alexa Bliss figures, this should be a walk in the park. With that being said, I will be back as soon as I can. And here's the progress so far. The new heads on the body, the new arms on the body, the new hands, which can be interchanged, are on this body. Now, all I have to do now is paint from the waist down to the shoes. And Becky Two Belts will be reborn. And here is that Becky Lynch customized figure. In hindsight, I probably should have waited for the replacement Carmella figure, because this figure I used instead was a nightmare. Let me explain as I show you what I did to this figure. Let's start at the bottom. I painted the shoes a nice glossy black. I painted her ankles. I sanded these socks down as much as I could. Painted in black, lighter black. Go up to her torso. Of course, you saw I painted this black as well. See, the problem here was that since this was white, and I tried to get as much as I could painted black, but as you can see, some still persist. Even here. Now, unfortunately, that came with a price. While trying to paint as much as I could black, some of it got on the underside of her torso. It's not really noticeable like this, but then again, the white part is still very visible. And looks like there's a little bit of extra black paint that got slightly smeared over here. I'm not sure if I did that, if the figure already had that, but you're not going to see it anyway. I might try to redo this custom down the road because I do have the replacement Carmella figure here, which would be a lot easier to customize. And as an added bonus, you may have noticed her hair looks different. That's because I hated the bright clown orange hair and it just lacked details. So I used a black wash on her hair. Now you can see all the braids and waves and curls in her hair. It's still orange like it appears on WWE programming, but because I had this black wash, it makes the face scan even better. Now let me end this customization with the Elite's I Am the Man jacket, this custom The Man shirt, these interchangeable open title holding hands, and these championships, which as of the recording of this video, they are still called the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship. Let me put this all together and we'll have Becky 2 belts back again. Even without the other accessories, this looks fantastic. It looks like a regular release Elite Mattel figure of Becky Lynch. But now let's get her fully accessorized. And here is the return of Becky 2 belts. And unfortunately, due to an unforeseen circumstance, I had to alter this custom just a little bit. Let me show you as we take a closer look at the new and improved Becky 2 belts. As you can see, she's holding both championships in her hands this time. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this, but the wrist connection here, I'm not sure it's the peg or the wrist, but it's so loose. This one's fine, but this one's so loose, as you can see, that I had to switch the position of this belt, and now I have to tuck it behind her hair, so now it stays in place. I try to do the same for this one, so they match. But other than that, this is a fantastic update to my original Becky 2 belts custom. But that is it, guys, for this custom update of Becky 2 belts. Tell me what you guys think, and which version of my customization of Becky 2 belts do you like more? The new and improved one or my original design? Let me know in the comments below. But until the next custom or review I do, I will see you soon. The J-Man and the Man. I like that.